So Chris, you may be wondering how we got 5,000 gold to buy a house with.
There's a lot of junk in this game. I would assume we sold that.
No. That's too mundane an explanation. The truth is much more grander. You see, we were all going through just like the content for this game last week, like wikis for obscure quest lines and stuff. And we discovered that there's actually like a DLC, which is not available on Steam anymore, and not even available on their website that they don't like to talk about. It was like a cross-promotional DLC where they just added Atlantic City to the game.
Like, metaphorically, like there's a gambling house?
No, it's Atlantic City. It was during Atlantic City's like big mid-2000s tourist push. Anyway, so we walked in, we bet everything on 38 and roulette, everything we had, one throw. Croupier says, "Are you sure?" We said, "Yeah, we're sure." Fucking go. Ball rolls. 0-0. Lose everything. As we turn around and walk out, Croupier says, "Why'd you bet it all on 38?" And we say,
doubt it.
"Because that's half a 76, and brother, half a 76 is plenty enough for me." And the croupier, who was Todd Howard, said, "You know what, you're all right," and gave us $5,000 at a coupon to the buffet.
I mean, I guess there's no way to prove that didn't happen, given that there's no video evidence of what happened.
You'd have to watch spoiler warning, fuck that.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, that is absolutely what happened, Chris. I don't know why you wouldn't trust us. No shenanigans
Here's what
happened
actually
last
happened,
time.
Campster. We went to the arena, and we did the arena for like fucking 3 hours, and we still didn't have enough money, so Josh uses a console command to get us the gold.
Doubt it.
Fucking narc.
I accept.
Mine's
It's
better.
a console command. What's that?
Good one.
I'm curious, how much money did we have at the end of hours of doing the arena?
Yeah.
Oh, like nothing. It was barely anything.
$10, motherfucker.
We had like $2,500.
And that was mostly money we already had. We got paid like $50 a kill. It was some real tragic Grapes of Wrath shit.
You know, I'll be honest, I kind of like that because it makes the effort of having to grind for an actual house way more interesting than in Skyrim, where like very quickly you could just end up with houses in every town.
Yeah, and this is one of the cheapest two houses. There's the Imperial City house, which is very inexpensive, but it's just like a fucking shack. Most of the other houses, they cost like much more than that, and then to buy furniture is even more expensive. In fact, that's every house except this one. This one is a large house that's fully furnished for 5,000 gold. And we've already talked about why.
Things fucking magic.
What can I...
Sorry.
Not smart.
Complaining about the fact that repairing is difficult.
No, that's cool. It is difficult. It's a challenge.
All right, so here we are in beautiful, scenic Anvil, home of the Anvil Chapel attack that every NPC wants to talk about because it's DLC for the Knights of the Nine expansion pack. It's a couple quests. Oh, what the?
I never actually did most of the Oblivion DLC because I was a child when we bought it and did not have a credit card to purchase DLC with.
It's not amazing. Do we just need to talk to someone to get the thing where it says, "Hey, there's a house in town. Hey, you."
Is there a...
I don't want to know about the Anvil Chapel.
Yeah, there's also the guy selling it is in the tavern, I think, most of the time.
The attack on the chapel.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have to buy it from the Countess.
Yeah, no, he's just selling direct. Josh, please bunny hop slightly less. It's really kind of making me nauseous.
It's important. I need to level up my acrobatics.
You need to level me up, not me throwing on my key. Stop bunny hopping!
Look.
Go away.
I mean, would you prefer I do what I did last time and just completely tank the whole recording?
I don't see how those are on the same page.
I'm taking a nap.
Well, I mean,
I'll see you
it's
guys at the end of this.
it's because you guys actually had to suffer through the recording and nobody else saw
We're
it.
about to get to the ghosts.
Finally.
Ship's clerk, you are probably...
Wait, there's ghosts?
Oh yeah.
Nobody
This
told me
is
anything
a
about
spooky
ghosts.
episode of Spoiler Warning.
We're not... No, there's no ghosts. That's ridiculous. Don't listen to Rutskarn. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's a dude. He's got like an oiled top knot hairstyle, and I think like a vest. This is just like from memory, but
I'm through talking to you. You wouldn't have
Yeah,
here we
a
go.
market for a home, would you? If you are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil.
That voice does not go with
I'm
that
selling
face.
my grandfather's house.
it does not. This is a baby face, and he's got the like fucking Lucien Lachance / like
I have to
Mr.
sell it soon,
Burke
as
face.
I have pressing matters elsewhere.
voice.
You're
This
welcome
is
to take a look.
Basically
It is
Lucien
located across the
Lachance's
street from the
voice.
chapel. Once you
I mean, the
buy,
VA,
you get the key to the
like,
front door and
I don't know if he
the
could sound
Same dude.
extremely cuddly.
Would you like to buy it now? Excellent. Here's
Here's
the key to the front door
5,000
and the
extremely
jewelry bonus.
legitimately obtained
I hope you
gold.
enjoy your new home.
Do you think people got thirsty for Lucien
Excuse me, I
Lachance?
must attend to those pressing matters I spoke of earlier. Good day.
Do I think you're thirsty for him?
No. Do you think people got like? Do you think there was like a fandom for Lucien Lachance?
Who is
Oh,
that?
sure.
Guy up.
That's the Dark Brotherhood dude. The speaker for the Dark Brotherhood.
The guy who showed up after we slept in that beggar's
Oh
bed.
yeah, that guy's hot for sure.
Oh my god! You search Lucien Lachance on DeviantArt, you get some really interesting results.
Interesting, you say.
This dude, I will say this, and I'm not trying to like spoil anybody's fun here. This dude looks nothing like Lucien Lachance.
In fairness,
I
I
don't
mean, the vast
really respect-
majority of Oblivion NPCs with fan art are reimagined from the way they actually look in the game.
This fan art's fantastic.
Look at this cool house.
Oh.
I
we
respect the
have?
vision that
There's
went
a
into turning like an
chandelier.
Oblivion potato face into this stuff, right?
Is this like?
He's like,
Is this? Can I put this in the episode? Is this a thing that's gonna?
I wouldn't, but maybe just like have a link sneak in off screen to like just DeviantArt search Lucien Lachance.
Oh no, I saw a spoiler
where are
I forgot
annotations
about.
when you need them?
Oh no.
spoiler warning.
Oh, once
I
the
said the
Dark
name of the show.
Brotherhood has some dark things
like how-
happening.
Oh yeah, dark
I like
business
how there's
afoot.
one. So there's candles elsewhere in this house for some reason, but only this one actually casts light. All the rest of them, these are lit candles, but they're not doing anything.
So Lucien Lachance looks like if you ordered Garrett from Thief off a Wish. Like he's a generic store brand version of a Thief character.
In game, yes, but
But he doesn't have the voice. The voices are so different. The guy
Yeah.
from the Thief. Oh my goodness. It's a different level.
I really respect how the fan artists have created like their own Lucien Lachance with zero reference to the Oblivion model.
I'm gonna disagree. Some of these are like, oh, it's just a generic white guy that I made hot. What's wrong with that, Rutskarn? It's Oblivion. All of them look like potatoes. You can make them
Oh,
look
that's what I'm
hot.
saying. That's like it's
Cheap
like
wine.
they were given very little to work with.
Ooh, I found
They
a
made their own
comic.
Lucien.
I found a fan
comic?
art comic. Yes.
wanna
Here,
see
I'll
that
read
shit.
some of it to you. I welcomed you into my lair with open arms. I trusted you, protected you. I gave you my knowledge and my heart.
I was about to say that's actual dialogue, but then it became not actual dialogue.
You can't romance anyone in this game, can you? I
Oh
don't
God, no.
No.
Not that you can really romance people in Skyrim. You just give them a ring and they're like, yeah, fuck it, let's get married. And then you go to the Temple of Dibella and or the Temple of Mara, actually, I guess, and 6 people show up that you've never seen before, and then you're married and your spouse runs like a shop, I guess. This seems legit. Nothing going on here.
This is good fan art. I like fan art. It's great.
Yeah, no, actually, I really like these pieces.
Alright, it's time for us to sleep in this extremely secure and unhaunted house. Oh no! Oh good, okay. I was briefly worried that we might not actually have a weapon that can hit these guys, because they are immune to, like, sub-silver tier weapons, but I guess this counts as ebony, even though it's not actually anywhere near as good as an ebony dagger. It doesn't matter though, because it still sucks what we got here in our spells. Ooh, yeah, let's summon a scamp.
Can scamps even hurt them?
They shoot fireballs. Right,
yeah, but they generally like not to.
I honestly don't even know what's happening in there.
You can hop over the balcony and check it out.
I could, but I don't know if I want to. Hello, Scamp?
I mean, you can also just leave
Everything
and come back
good in
if you want
there?
to.
Oh, I think he's dead.
Yeah, no, I don't think
have
that was going to work out for you.
We have one of these guys. Go!
Oh shit, fucking ghost-type Pokemon battle. Let's go.
Are they immune to cold damage? They might be immune to cold damage.
Probably not, actually.
I want you to close that door, and then the two talk,
Frost
and then you
damage
open the door, and
resistant.
they both
They are
start
immune.
fighting you. Like, the one convinces the other.
They've bonded. You just flare them
got
with
a
weak fireball. There you go. Hit him with that weak fireball. That actually could be a lot worse.
Welcome to Oblivion combat, everybody. I think we're hitting our own. Oh, there he goes.
Father, help!
I do love that the ghosts are defeated by doors.
Josh, you're a terrible ghost dad.
Oops, wrong button. Look, I'm not a ghost dad. This is an Ancestor Guardian. That's like
This is
Grand
not the structure
Aunt
of a haunted
Maria.
story. If you were to,
No.
you know what I mean? This is not the right structure. Don't start off with all the fucking ghosts. You gotta build up to the fucking ghosts. I mean, come on.
Yeah. There should be like weird, unexplained things. Things go missing. You wake up and everything's messed up. Like more so, or everything's really nice and it's like, ooh, there's somebody staying at the house now.
Just like the Lost, because otherwise it's like, it's not really a haunting, it's just some monsters appear in your house.
Right.
Yeah.
Have like a room you can't open and you don't understand why you can't open it. And then one day
Well,
you
there is
can't
that
open it.
Portal in the basement.
Ooh, portal in the basement.
You were busy looking at fan art of Lucien at the time.
And
I was
I
also
would
busy
never
looking
take that
for it.
time back.
No.
Oh, more of them.
You think Shirley Jackson ever like typewrit a 60-page
These
story
things count as
about
a
a person
lie.
arriving at a house, 3 ghosts like physically attack her, then she like slowly defeats them all with fireballs, and then she just like stared at it, threw it into a fireplace, and puked?
Is there like a Ghostbusters but set in medieval times story somewhere?
What?
So, I cast a detect life spell and I can see the ghost. I feel like that's somebody missed a memo here.
A game where undead didn't appear and detect life spells would be too interesting to be Oblivion.
I mean, it doesn't work in, like, Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, case in point.
So, I'm not going to do it because these guys are annoying to fight, but are there any more of them? Oh, hello. Skeletal
that's creepy.
hand.
Oh, and see, there's a
Scrap
note.
from
Okay, so like,
Borgren's diary.
that's the sort of thing they should have done before the ghosts attacked, but like, yeah, okay.
Again, the confidence these people have that people will read their quest documents. In fairness, we're not actually going to read this, so I guess they got it. But basically, this dude's the dude who sold us like one of his ancestors, like I think his like great uncle or some shit. This is no, I guess this is only like 40 years ago or something like that. Anyway, he's an evil lich person, and he summons some spirits here to haunt the house and protect himself.
This is like okay, this quest is hitting different now that I'm an adult, and like, I know people who are like buying houses and stuff, and it's like,
oh, fuck, there's one upstairs.
Yeah, this would absolutely happen. You would absolutely buy a house and find out that like basically this guy's grandpa was haunting it, and that he couldn't put up with it anymore, so he just dumped it on you.
And then there's nothing you can do because the housing market is so fucked, so you're just stuck with it.
You're just stuck with it, and like the only thing that's actually unrealistic about this is the fact that you got a discount.
I'm being serious when I say I was very relieved to find out my house wasn't haunted. It was a real concern for me, because we had been to some other houses, and I was like, this place is definitely fucking haunted. The first night I slept here, I was like, no ghosts, okay? And the house agreed, so we're good.
Did you have any reason to suspect your house in particular of being haunted,
Yes.
or was it just more of a...
Not to reveal too much, but this house has been through 5 different owners who have only been here for a year or less. Really makes you fucking think. But
I don't know if house flippers are less scary than ghosts in this scenario.
It's actually, the funniest thing is that there's nothing wrong with this house. It's just, it was all like just whatever circumstances. But like on paper you're looking at and you're like, probably ghosts or some kind of mold issue.
Again, just about equivalently scary.
The only thing scary about my house is that, do you know what a sump pump is?
Yes.
Okay, our sump pump is in the middle of the floor in our fully renovated basement. So, I don't plan on having kids, but were I to have a kid and they managed to open up the large, heavy block on top of it, they would fall straight down to their death. Like, no questions asked.
Oh no. I don't have any more healing potions. Hang on. No, I can't potion while enemies are nearby. Oh, that sucks. Oh! Alright, we need to make a strategic retreat. Extremely strategic retreat. I'm falling, jumping out of the house. Oh, it's fucking daytime too. You can't really tell.
Like it's the thematically, it's supposed to be that like the ghost attacked you as you lay down for your first rest, the new Lord of the Manor. But it's basically like you flop down for a nap, and inside of like 60 seconds, ghosts were on your ass. This was like the owner should not have had time to skip town. Basically, like he should still be like wandering over the city gates when you're running over with ectoplasm dripping off your clothes. Like, oi, fucker!
Yeah.
Can I get a closing cost credit?
When did modern fucking house purchasing shit come about? Like, when did closing costs become a thing?
I'm not 100% sure. I could
Like,
make
there are definitely
guesses,
some things
but
that stretch way back, like further than you'd think. But I don't know about that in particular. We really need to find some fucking restore magic shit too.
I'm guessing it was all really incremental.
Yeah.
Or it was the 50s. Because, like, I would imagine people, like, 30s and before just, like, lived in their parents' house until their parents fucking died, and then they had the house. It's their manor now. And then most other people who had no money just rented, basically. You would just rent a place in the city. It wasn't until the invention of, like, the suburbs that people could go get their own fucking houses.
According to some highly dubious articles that are popping up, the mortgage is like 150 years old or something. So it's probably not much older than that.
Okay, would you rather take this place knowing that it's haunted, or take a place that's like 50 grand cheaper, but they like if you make them do an inspection, it disqualifies you as a buyer?
Well,
No,
50
no,
grand
fuck that.
cheaper
Absolutely
in this
not.
case would be
God,
them
dude.
paying us 45,000. So
Never ever take that deal. Never.
No.
yeah, it's not even legal, is it?
It's fucking
It's legal.
legal, man.
That's stupid.
We had a seller try to do that to us, and we were like, fuck that shit. It was like a house that was built in the 70s, so it wasn't too old, but we just had a feeling something was up. Like, something had to be fucking up with that.
No, like if you named a decade where that house was going to be built and it was going to be a piece of shit, like 1970s is like one of the better decades for that.
Yeah.
You know, I really appreciate that this is probably the only Let's Play channel on the internet that bitches about mortgage closing costs.
What can we say?
we
Our
are-
years of
We
Let's
are
Play
realtors.
success.
We are property owners. We have made it in this society. Our property is attempting to murder us, but look, we can vote now.
Not me, I'm still a woman.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually,
Is there any sort of voting?
No,
in this
none
game?
of us can. We're all aliens. None of us can vote.
Yay.
But there's no voting in Cyrodiil. It's
no,
it's an
probably
empire.
not. But I mean, you know, like
That's the other thing.
In space.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.